Okay, so I wanted to do a quick little tutorial on how to use MyFitnessPal. So if you've never downloaded MyFitnessPal, you're going to have to go through and create an account, and then if I remember correctly, it'll go through and ask you a couple questions on what your goal weight is, when you'd like to achieve that goal weight, and from there it's going to generate some calories for you. I want you to ignore the calories that MyFitnessPal gives you. I often find that it's too low. And we're going to use the calories that you calculated from my other video on how to calculate your calories and macros. Okay, so once you go ahead and create your account, this is going to be your home page. To edit your calories, so you can see right now my goal is 1500. You're going to hit the ellipsis in the either bottom right corner, or it might be on the left side of your app. Next, you're going to go to goals, and you're going to scroll down to nutrition goals and go to calorie, carbs, protein, and fat goals. Now, if you don't have the premium version, you won't be able to get super exact. Like here you can see it's super exact on the carbs, protein, and fat because it's specific to my macros. But if you do not have the premium version, what you're going to have to do is just get as close to what your set macros are as possible. So for example, say my macros were 139, I would just kind of scroll to the percentage until I got as close to the 139 as possible. So it might not get you there, but it'll be close enough. So once you do that, you're going to hit the check mark. And if you set your macros correctly, then your calories should be either exactly what we calculated or pretty close to if you don't have the premium version. Okay, so once that's set, once you go back to your home page, and let's go into our food diary. So I'm just going to click on the food diary at the top, and we're going to log some food. Okay, so for breakfast, to add food, you're just going to tap that plus in the top right corner, and listed below, you're going to see the history of foods that you've logged in the past, so it makes it easy if you tend to eat the same things. They'll be listed right below there. Okay, another feature is, so this is where you would type in what you ate. So say I had like a banana, just type in there, and then what I'm going to do, is just say how much I had. So if I had a whole medium banana, there we go, 1 medium banana, or if I only had half, I'll just go into the fractions and go to half. So if you are measuring your food, which I recommend that you get a food scale and measure your food, you can get a little bit more specific if you have the premium version again and do like a decimal. If you don't, then like just go with the fraction that's closest to whatever decimal points you get. So enter that, check mark, and there we go, my banana is logged. Another cool feature that you can do is you can scan barcodes. So I'm just going to hit this barcode in the top right corner so you can access the camera, and there you go, camera pops up, and I would be able to scan my barcode from there, so you can get super specific, which I recommend you do on the brand name. Don't just put in a generic brand name because the nutrition will vary a lot from brand to brand. Let's see what else. Okay, recipes. So I can go in, say I like to make a certain recipe, like turkey burgers, for example. These are some recipes that I've already made. I can enter it in, and the recipe's been entered in the system already, all the ingredients that I used to make it. So it makes it easy. I don't have to type in every single ingredient every time I make it. So to do that, you're just going to do create a recipe, And you can even add it from the web. So say you're getting this recipe from a website, you're going to copy that URL, and then you'll add, just copy it right there, paste it right there, and then the ingredients will auto-populate, and you'll just kind of adjust to whatever brands of things that you're using. So it's kind of an easy convenience feature. Another thing you can do is create meals. So say on a certain date I had a meal that I tend to have a lot, like, I don't know, say this like sweet potato whatever, say this is a meal I have a lot, then I can save it under my meals, so that way I can just add a meal. So I'll show you. For lunch, I can just add my meal there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any other questions on how MyFitnessPal works, how to measure your food, anything at all, just send me a message and I'll be happy to help.